What would happen if we actually drilled all the way through the Earth? Back in 1970, the Soviet Union launched a project on the Kola Peninsula with the goal of doing exactly that. But when the drill reached 12,262 meters, the operation suddenly stopped. This film is inspired by that real-life event. Anya is sent by her superiors to the Kola Peninsula to investigate the disappearance of dozens of people 12 kilometers underground. Her mission is also to retrieve samples of the unknown virus reportedly discovered down there. However, she soon realizes the remaining staff at the base may already be infected with this mysterious pathogen. Just as they're preparing to return to the surface, a desperate distress call comes through the radio from the soldiers sent to capture the base director. Gunshots and blood-curdling screams echo over the transmission. Clearly, they've encountered something far more dangerous than any virus, since the elevator won't arrive for another hour. The engineer has no choice but to try hacking access to a second lift. Meanwhile, Anya and Major Sergei head to the infirmary. When Sergei opens the door, they're stunned to see the entire room covered in fungus. The infected woman is now completely overgrown, yet somehow she still appears to be alive. Anya moves in to collect more samples, but suddenly swollen blisters begin expanding, forcing her to step back. Sergei grabs the tweezers to help, only to have spores explode straight into his face. Anya is protected by her mask and avoids exposure. As the spores begin filling the room, she spots a gas mask in the corner. Just as she puts it on and prepares to leave, she sees Dr. Gara has also been infected. Her ribs have mutated into sharp spikes, and she moves like a mindless zombie. Fortunately, Gara is slow, giving Anya a chance to escape. She uses a fire extinguisher to clear the spores blocking the doorway. With the engineer's help, she makes it out alive. But Sergei has already been infected. After what she just witnessed, Anya realizes this fungus may be capable of controlling human beings. Victor adds that the fungus spreads much like cordyceps. When one ant gets infected, it's controlled and forced back to the colony, where it releases spores and infects the entire nest. That comparison sparks an idea in Anya's mind. She calls the colonel and brings him to the cold storage room, taking out the sample they collected earlier. They watch as, within seconds, the fungus inside the test tube turns into white powder. The organism can't survive low temperatures. The moment it leaves the human body and hits a cold environment, it dies instantly. Anya urges the colonel to call in a rescue team. It's the only way to save Major Sergei. But the colonel reveals there is no backup. This mission was classified. Anya insists she can't preserve the fungus sample under these conditions. The colonel doesn't seem concerned. If they can't extract the pathogen on its own, they can simply extract Sergei as a living sample for research. The Soviet Union is on the brink of collapse, and if this fungus can be weaponized as a bioweapon, it could shift the balance of power entirely.
There are people up there. You'll bring him right to the nest.
But the colonel still insists that Anya follow orders. Just as they're preparing to dig a path through the access shaft, the captain's voice suddenly crackles over the radio.
Don't open the airlock! Stay inside! Even if it's us outside! I repeat, do not open the door!
If they want to get out, they have no choice but to pass through that area. The colonel sends 3 soldiers ahead to scout. Not long after, gunfire echoes in the distance. Only 2 soldiers make it back. One of them says that in the firelight, he saw the creature's massive silhouette. Bullets didn't seem to affect it at all. Worst of all, the upward passage has been sealed off by fallen boulders. There's no way to dig through. As everyone struggles to figure out their next move, a soldier with his arm torn off staggers toward them. Behind him, terrifying growls echo through the tunnel. In front of everyone's stunned eyes, the soldier calmly pulls out a knife and slits his own throat. Panicked, the team slams the steel door shut. At that moment, the soldier who had been unconscious suddenly wakes up, and the first words out of his mouth send chills down everyone's spine.
I've opened the door. Now it knows where we are.